Welcome back to Callate. Let me finish. So this week we're recording on a different day of the week. So it feels a little bit
Weird being here on the weekends.
yes, it feels weird. But I know today, for those of you that don't know, I'm actually a grandmother. Today was my grandkids' birthdays. Gigi has twins, Bobby and Rapunzel, and apparently their birthday was today, so we took them out to get wings, and then somehow we ended up at Five and Below with balloons and presents for them.
Oh,
So
cute.
shout out to Bobby and Rapunzel, happy birthday. Según, you're 2. I don't know.
2? They're 2 years old.
Según,
Aw.
según, and she made me get them 2 presents each. Oh
This
my God.
girl.
But how's your day?
It's just been chill today, just doing laundry, cleaning, and then I was able to have time to dress up a little.
I
Normally I
know.
don't dress up for our shows or like our episodes. So yeah,
I told her, I was like, why are you so dressed up? She doesn't get to dress up as much.
no.
I'm like the opposite for my job. I'm like, I don't even feel like wearing lipstick.
I love that your job, you're able to dress up and look cute every day. Me, I'm always in scrubs and like a scrub hat, and if I have time, I'll change when I get to your house.
Which reminds me, we ran into each other at school.
We did. No, yeah, I just remember now. I was like, who the fuck is calling me?
Yeah, so I saw this car that looked exactly like her car, and I was like, no way, it's Brenda. And then I checked her location.
My scrub hat. I look very
Yeah, I saw her
professional.
location, and I saw that she was still at work. So I was like, okay, it can't be Brenda. I see her get out of the car, and I see her wearing scrubs, and I was like, that's gotta be Brenda. Yeah.
Did I look weird with my hat on?
You didn't look weird. You just look different. Like, I've never seen you like that.
With like my scrubs, and I had my scrub hat on. I looked like I was going into surgery.
She did. I was like, wow, look, Dora.
I wish.
We did run into each other, so that was kind of
Mom life.
mom life. She was checking out her kid. I was checking out my kid. Typical Monday.
Monday. Was it Monday?
It was Monday. It was Monday.
Oh, yeah, poor Lila. So let's get into today's topic. What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about things that we thought were the end of the world, but really weren't.
We're just dramatic.
So dramatic. Do you remember that little thing that felt like it was, like your whole world was just going to collapse?
Yeah, I had one back in high school.
Teenagers, and I see it now. I see it now with the boys, and they're boys. They're so dramatic.
Yeah.
So dramatic. I consider myself like a cool parent, but they think I'm embarrassing. I'm fucking cool.
They think we're cringe.
They really do. And I consider myself really cool.
I think we're cool.
I think I think back to my parents when I was that age. I don't think my parents were cool.
I thought my parents were old. Like old. But now looking back, the age that I'm at right now, I was Lila's age. So she's 13. My mom was 32. And I thought she was like super old, but
isn't that weird?
She was really young.
She was young. Dude, we're young.
We're young. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking back at how I used to see our parents, my mom, and then looking back at us. It's like we don't even look. I mean, I don't think we look.
I don't
like
think
near
we look
our
either.
parents.
People always ask me how old I am, and when I tell them how old I am, they're very surprised by it.
And then you're like, you have.
Yeah. When they hear I have a 13-year-old kid, they're like,
where?
I know. I'm like, thanks.
Thank you.
I am. I am very, very, I feel like I act very young too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I act old. My kids do. I say I do.
You act old?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm fucking cool. I mean, now, if we watch a movie at night, I could possibly fall asleep. So I guess that qualifies.
That's what he means?
Probably. What age do you think you were like the most dramatic?
Now? I'm just kidding. Maybe.
Wait, can I ask you something though?
What?
Off script?
What?
Did you always have anxiety even younger? Like at a younger age? Were you anxious?
Maybe I was. I just didn't know that it was anxiety. But I noticed that my anxiety got worse after I became a parent. Remember, because I dealt with the what do you call it? Postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I realized that I started being more anxious, and just after having the twins was worse, porque I remember I didn't want to drive. I felt scared to drive with like 2 newborns and a 4-year-old by myself. It just escalated more.
Really?
Yeah.
But from like your younger age, you don't remember feeling like that?
Maybe I did, and I just thought I had, like, medio chorro, sometimes, like, anxiety makes your stomach upset, so I just thought maybe I just had chorro or whatever, but it was probably my anxiety.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't know that it was anxiety.
Yeah.
I never wanted to when I was in class, obviously, being from Mexico, not talking English, just trying to get up to go al baño, remember that
Yeah,
story?
yeah.
I remember not wanting to ever get up to even sharpen my pencil or anybody to see me, to know that I was there. So
Uh,
I think I did since very young.
yeah.
So I've always been an anxious bitch.
I feel like for me, I think the most dramatic that I was probably was like around 13, 14 for
13.
sure. But I don't think I was anxious. I don't know. I don't really consider myself an anxious
Yeah.
person. I was shy, but I don't think anxious. But now when they remember popcorn reading where somebody would read
Oh, yeah, I
and
would
then they
always
would call on you.
read ahead to make sure that I was like, "Okay, like, this is my part."
Yes. So I would pretend I would drop my pencil and stuff like that.
Really?
That way people would never call on me. I hated that shit.
That would just bring more attention to me, and, like, I would not want to bring any.
We like
I can't read. I can't remember.
but I don't think it was because I was anxious. I think it was more like shyness.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, pero look at me now.
Being, like, realtor and, like, talking to people and
I
making reels and
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie to you. I don't know when something switched inside of me that
It just
it just
clicked.
clicked, and I was like, "Why?" I think it was after I had Ethan and I was giving birth. My mom was there. Dos de mis primas, mi abuelita, y dos de mis tías. And then obviously when you're giving birth, I might have shit myself.
So that's when you
And
lost the shyness?
I think that's the moment that something inside of me was like, man, so many people saw my vagina already. And why am I embarrassed? Like, what am I embarrassed about? And I think that was like the end of my shyness.
Wow.
That
That's a
was
good way
that was
to
like my little rebirth.
I mean, I'm also shy, but it's a mixture of shyness and anxiety and
Yeah.
not wanting to be seen, you know? I've always been recatada. I've always been introverted. You're clearly not introverted.
Well, I was. I used to be. I never wanted to be seen. Be seen.
Oh yeah, because of the shyness.
But of my shyness. But now I want to say that I want people to see me, but
I feel like you're at the stage where you don't give a fuck. You're like, whatever.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
if I think something about you, which is weird because I'm not very confrontational, but if I'm close to you, I will say something. But like people that I don't know, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like that one time we went out and that guy wasn't letting a girl perrear on him.
Oh my God.
I'm
What?
just a very curious person and I want to know how people's minds work.
Didn't you
So
go up to him?
I did go up to him. I was like, hey, that girl's actually cute and she's trying to grind up on you. Why are you dancing with her? Like that, I'm at that point that I'm
She
just
was
like,
really invested.
I was very much invested. I'm like, what is going, por qué no le gusta? Like the girl is cute. She's drunk. Like, why not get the grinding on, you know? Like we're at a club. Like, why aren't you doing that? And yeah,
What he said though was kind of
he was very gentlemanlike.
yeah. We were actually shocked.
Yes, we were.
We were not expecting that answer.
He said that she was too drunk and that he did not want to take advantage of her, which I thought was so endearing. And that is why no me voy a quedar without knowing. Like, I want to know why you're not grinding up on her, okay? I'm at that point in my life.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
if I'm curious,
You're gonna find out.
yeah, curiosity ain't gonna kill this cat. Like, I'm gonna go and find out. Let's jump into the word of the week, which is exagerada.
Which means
Dramatic.
it is bien pinche. I mean, dramática. I don't know, but not in like that way. No, it's
It's just when you think, like we said, the whole world is crashing down.
yeah.
Super
like,
exagerada, super dramatic, like a telenovela. You think you're living a telenovela. Super exagerada.
So that's the word of the week.
I don't think I'm exagerada though. My family thinks I am. They still think I'm dramatic, and I consider myself a very chill person.
Really dramatic.
I
And-
feel like I'm not
and what way?
dramatica. Okay, I don't do blood. I do not do blood.
Okay, I get it.
So if something like I hurt, like if I'm bleeding, I pass out. That maybe that's why they call me exagerada.
Okay,
but
I
like,
get that.
damn, who likes blood anyways? That's nasty. The thought one time I was peeling a mango, and I shaved instead of shaving the mango skin, I shaved my finger. Okay, not the blood that scares me. What worries me is that my skin was on the peeler. What the fuck? When you really drop down to that?
I did that.
Oh.
I was shaving and I peeled off a part of
Like
it.
that.
I have this scar. It's actually pretty. I was not excited at that point.
Yes, way like I don't think it's the blood. It's just the thought
The thought of your
skin
it literally was like
being
peeled off.
on another object. That's not exagerada. They think I'm exagerada, but I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
No, you're not.
Things that were super devastating, and I think this is what girls or teenagers go through, especially that middle school, high school age. Crushes. Man, I'll tell you something. There was this little guy that I was crushing on, and I think it was middle school. I had just started middle school. ¿Te acuerdas in middle school when we would do like talent shows?
Did you actually do it?
Oh, fuck no. I was fun as fuck. No, but like we had talent show.
Yeah.
And there was this guy that wasn't this was the first time porque in middle school you know you're not really si tú no estás in that same hallway or
You don't see them yet.
it's like different levels. Like there was like intelligent and then medium and then stupid classes, and you know how they used to segregate us back in the day, right? I don't know if that's how they still do it, but that's how they did it back then. But you don't really mix in middle school. So this was, I think, talent show in 7th grade was when I saw this guy get up and he was in a band. And you know, back in the day, band guys,
Like an actual band or school band?
no. Like he was in a rock band,
rock band.
and he was performing in our talent show.
Aw.
And that to me, I was like, oh. And let me tell you something. He was in an all white boy band, but he was the only Hispanic playing the guitar. Was it? I can't tell you. Anyways, I thought he was cool. This was like love at first sight. He was my crush. At the end of the year, because I think this was towards the end of the year, I guess I was aventada since I was younger. I went up to him to get him to sign my yearbook. Because he was my little crush then.
Aw, that meant a lot, having your crush sign your yearbook.
My gosh, it meant so much.
Yeah. Do you still have it?
I still have it, and I remember the way he signed. I can't tell you the way he signed because, but he just, yeah, he just signed my yearbook y no puso nada.
Just his name.
Just his name.
Wow.
So devastating.
You're like, you really don't know me.
It took so many, like, the biggest balls in my life to go up to this guy to get his signature.
And all he did was his name?
That was it. He didn't even ask me to sign his.
Oh. That's devastating.
That's devastating. That was the end of the world to me.
Aww.
Anyways, as middle school started to go on, we ended up in the same class in 8th grade.
Oh, nice.
We ended up in the same, and then I got to know him. He was a little psycho after that, but we got to know him. I got to know him, and then
you got it out of your system.
I got it out of my system. And that was my first crush. But I remember specifically him signing. I'm pretty sure he didn't even look up to look at me.
Damn.
Because he had all the bitches going up to him, getting his signature. He was like caca grande, you know? He was in a band. Yeah, and then after that, I was caca grande. Y yo no lo peleé a él. So, hey, roles reversed there, bitch.
Karma.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was devastated. Now that I think about it, I did have a crush in middle school. He was a white guy. It was like my first crush. Being like a non-Latino. He was a white guy, and we were in language arts class, and I remember always like sitting, because it was our chairs, and then his chair wasn't front, but like they were facing the other way. And I would just like stare at him. I was just like, oh, he's so cute. I didn't know that he was dating this girl that was in the same class. So when I found out that they were actually dating, oh my God, it broke my heart. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, of course she's blonde, and she had like, so before the year, like for some reason this girl just developed over the summer. So it was from like 7th grade to 8th grade. When she went back in 8th grade, like because they unas pinches chichis. So she was like blonde, blue eyes, big ass chichis, and I was like still looking like a 12-year-old, you know, like under the belt.
Veamos después.
I was like so under the belt.
We blossom later.
Yeah, I mean, not so much in this area, but it's okay. But yeah, so when I found that out, I was like, oh my God. I was like, he's never gonna look at me. He never looked at me porque boys in middle school and back then just didn't really blend with other cultures.
No,
right? It was always el grupito de Latinos and like los gringos. And so I never even got a chance.
Oh my gosh, you just reminded me of my elementary crush.
También, like,
I still remember his name. I was madly in love with him. I think we ended up being in class like 5th and 6th grade. And in the middle of 6th grade, he moved away.
aw. I remember his name too. I want to say it like
I want to say it, but I'm pretty sure we're still friends on Facebook, so I don't want
no,
to.
I don't even. So I've actually Googled him, like, or Facebooked him, trying to see if he has social media.
Uh-huh.
Para ver, like how bald he is or how like not cute he is. But I don't think he really has social media. If he like the ones that he did,
Uh-huh.
they're old. Like Facebook that he has no new photos. It's
Aw.
photos from literally middle or high school. So I'm wondering what happened to him. I mean, obviously, I don't think he's like cute at this point, but
You don't know that.
I don't think he was. I don't think he is. Porque in middle school
Everybody's cute in middle school, though.
he was okay, but I have a feeling como que maybe he grew a gut or got bald or something. I don't know.
No,
Es que es un
my
rene.
little crush.
So
My little, I was so in love with
did you
him.
ever like look him up?
You know what's funny is that he disappeared throughout 6th grade, in the middle of 6th grade, middle school, and then I think he came back in high school, and then we had classes together.
Did you talk to him?
Of course, I talked to him. I was a little bit, maybe I've always been a little aventada, yes.
Yeah.
And then I got that out of my system as well.
Okay.
For one time.
But it's just nice having a little crush, but I mean,
It is nice.
it was devastating that
he moved away.
they didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, they didn't. Why? Now, you know what's funny? I'm glad you brought that up porque I think it was the summer after I graduated when all the white boys were buscando a Latina after that.
I've never really had that, porque
I did.
it was high school and then I started dating Fernando and obviously everybody was out of the question.
Mm-hmm. I've always liked white guys, though.
I guess in a way at first I did like white guys and then eventually I got into chocolate brothers. It was in high school when I remember the singer Floyd.
Hold on.
Get
What's that song?
Shawty, Get It Shawty, and then Street Love or whatever his album was. That
I remember you told me about Usher too.
Oh, and Usher, yeah. So that's when I started going into like another territory. But I guess in a way I've always kind of been attracted a little bit to white guys.
Like I'm thinking about all my crushes except for the rock band guy. They've all been white.
They've all been
All of
I
them.
mean, yeah,
All of them
you're
have been
married to
white.
a white guy.
I am married to a white guy.
But realized
going back to the topic in no te pelaban because you were Hispanic. Right after we graduated.
Oh yeah.
I will say this name. I had the biggest crush on him senior year. His name is. He was white boy. He played hockey. I'm sure a lot of people know who I'm talking about because there was only one kid named that played hockey in high school.
With him.
God, I was so in love with him. Why? Like, why? Nunca hablé con él. Like, once in a while, he'd be like, Reyna, what's up? Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, he knows my name. Qué exagerada. But yes, it was to that point. And then I think one time he invited me to one of the white people parties. Bitch.
Like, what the
I
fuck?
felt like that was the coolest fucking thing. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to go. Somehow I snuck out of my house. I went to the party, and it was just a bunch of white guys. And
what are they doing? What do white people do? Like,
they were just sitting there. I think they were playing like beer pong or something. This was senior year. I got invited to one of the white people parties. And then he was like, hey, do you want to go to a room? I'm so embarrassed to it. I'm so embarrassed. Yes, I want to go into your room. I have the biggest crush on you. Yes, I want to. So yeah, we made out. That was it.
Okay, but you made out with him at least.
I did make out with him. And then after that, I was like, okay, we have to be in love. Like, we must be in love.
Oh.
No, he didn't even ask me to prom after that. He would like acknowledge me here and there. I'd be like, Brenda, what's up? I'm like, did you forget you filled up on this boob, dude? Not me thinking we were going to be together forever.
All right, calm down, Disney princess, remember?
Exactly.
I was like,
oh my gosh, this is going to be the guy que me va a arreglar los papeles. Like, I let him feel my titty. We're definitely in love. No, I was so devastated when he never asked me to prom. And then but like we never even talked about it. Like we never acknowledged that we literally made
Made
out.
out. Fuck boy.
I
That's a fuck
I
boy.
thought he was in love with me after that.
We were
Ya después de
children.
eso, like, no me peló, nada. I was so devastated. Oh, and then after we graduated high school, you know, when, like, I guess white people were discovering how Latinas were, then he messaged me, and he wanted to hang out with
Oh,
me.
fuck
Guess
no.
what? I had already turned the page. I'm already moving on, boy. Now, who looks like a dumbass?
He does.
It's too late for this. For
Is
this
he
titty,
is
it
he
sailed
cute
off.
still or ya no?
No, I actually saw him. I don't want to say his last name, but I'm sure people know who I'm talking about. He looks, yeah, he didn't age well.
Dude, okay, yeah, when you said that, obviously back then, a mí nadie me pelaba. I felt like the ugly duckling.
Why?
Tenía los dientes chuecos, you know, and
I thought you were cute.
when? Like, all right, you didn't see me before braces, did you?
Oh, no. I only remember you from
High school.
like las únicas fotos that we have together are from prom.
From high school. At high
Mhm.
school, I had already gotten my braces, so my teeth were better. But yeah, so when I got braces like 8th grade, and literally all through high school. All through
Yeah.
high school. So I've
You
always
had los
felt
dientes chuecos for real?
like for real, like bad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bad. So I had dientes chuecos. I had like pimples and shit. Nobody thought that I was like cute.
Pero todavía tenías un corazoncito.
Well, yeah, but those bitches didn't care.
That
So
age, they don't give a
now
fuck
that I
about
look
anything.
back and I realized, okay, I didn't peak in high school or like really middle school, you know, like,
Uh-uh.
and the people or the guys that I had crushes on, and I look back, oh my God, they look terrible.
I know.
And I'm so glad that I didn't even try anything. I just had a little crush, and you guys had no opportunity to handle this.
Mhm. We blossomed after.
Yeah, they went down
peaked
and
in high school and downhill
then
from there.
left, and then I felt like I had my glow up like after I became a mom. Honestly, I felt cuter and prettier and more into my feminine. You know,
Yeah.
like I was more secure about myself. So I was like, de lo que se perdieron.
And yeah, seriously, because now some of the people that I look back at, because I'm always looking you bitches up just to see like
just curious.
especially like the bullies and stuff, like the very athletic, popular kids. I see some of you, and I'm telling you right now, you guys look rough.
They all look like shit.
They look rough, and I'm like, wow.
I'm so glad
Like
that I didn't have to mess with anybody or deal with anybody.
yeah, that sucks.
So we're winning.
We won.
Talking about we didn't peak till like later.
Now, can I ask you though, because for me, I didn't peak or nothing porque my parents wouldn't let me do anything. My parents didn't let me cut my hair. So I was one of those girls that had long ass hair porque my parents never let me cut my hair. I couldn't shave my legs. I was in middle school and I couldn't shave my legs. They were not, and I am one hairy ass bitch. So I remember specifically people making fun of me when I would change out porque they would see my legs.
Oh, so mean.
So I don't like my parents would never let me do anything, and they were like, "Todo a su tiempo, no te
Did they
puedes."
let you plug your eyebrows?
No. They kept saying, "No te puedes comer el mundo de una mordida," blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, I'm just
Like,
trying
what
to
does that
shave my
mean?
fucking legs. Just let me shave my legs for PE.
They probably thought that if you shaved your legs, they were like, she's gonna have sex.
I wasn't even thinking about sex at that age. But yes, I think it was after my quinceañera that they finally started letting me, my eyebrows. That was it. My legs, still todavía no. And I think they would like let me color my hair.
That's crazy. Like, I
Isn't
think
it
it's
crazy?
being like, and I was 11, 12 years old, maybe like 7.
Oh my gosh, no, not my parents. They would never let me.
I mean, I don't think my mom knew or she really cared.
Uh-huh.
Because she was the one that offered to do my eyebrows.
Okay, so yeah, tell me about this.
Oh, no, maybe that's why también nobody fucking liked me, porque I wasn't cute, porque my mom literally did las cejas
Stop.
so skinny. I had like really thin eyebrows. Like,
But that was the thing that was the style back then.
I look back and I'm like, oh my God. What the fuck?
They barely stayed, like they were like,
It was like a line. I had no curve. It was like round. It was like las cejas de ay madre, you know, like It was bad. I was like, man, she
But
really fucked up my eyebrows.
but I think those were the eyebrows back then, porque I see at my pictures from then.
Like the thin Latina ones.
Yes.
I wish it was like at least that chola looking type of thing. It was literally like round.
Yes, but I think back then it wasn't really style. Now, you know how the eyebrows were incorporated in the makeup steps? I think back then eyebrows were like not a thing. Like you would do your foundation on top of your eyebrows, and that was it. Because I've seen some of my pictures, and I'm like, girl, you be looking rough.
I would only use like foundation, obviously, and
Mhm.
mascara and eyeliner. I had like a little emo phase where
You know what? I remember that eyeliner. Why don't we wear that anymore?
I took it off porque I started noticing that if I wasn't wearing eyeliner, people would be like, "Are you sick?" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, no, I'm not sick. I'm just not wearing eyeliner.
I loved eyeliner.
Me too, but I was like, no, I don't.
Now I wear it on like special occasions, and then I look sexy as fuck.
I only wear it, when I want to step up my makeup a little bit. Pero que I use it on the daily. I feel like that's a bit too much.
Yeah. I used to wear it on a daily.
Me too. In middle school and high school.
So speaking of appearances, I think in middle school was the time where I cut my bangs.
Gosh.
Very short. I'm talking about like the bangs were up to here. Oh my gosh. That
De la
was
chilindrina.
worse than that, girl. They were like all the way up to here. That was the end of the world to me. And no sabía what to do to make it grow faster. You know, I don't know if your abuelita ever told you, si te pones papa en la cabeza, your hair grows.
I was told tomatoes.
Okay, so maybe they're lying. I've always wore papa, and I do papa for Gigi's hair.
Explain. What do you mean, papa? You put potatoes on your hair?
No, like you're not rubbing potatoes. I'm talking about like you had to boil them. They have to cook.
Them?
You mash it. You blend it. El agua. Then you ¿cómo se dice? You drain it. Y el agua que sale del mashed potatoes, that's what you put in your hair for it to grow.
I've never been told that.
Well, my grandma told me that. I don't know if it works or it's just mental, but
you do
it
have
works.
very thick, luscious hair, so I would probably try that.
So it's not tomatoes. It's papas, guys. But, girl, I was doing papa every single fucking day to make those bangs grow. Porque no sabía qué hacer to move on from that phase. You know what I was doing to my hair? I was barely pulling those little hairs. So I wore my hair like this for...
That's the reason why?
Oh my gosh. It felt like I wore my hair like that for like a whole year. It was so devastating. And I wanted to die. I begged my mom. I'm like, Mom, please don't make me go to school like this. Like, just homeschool me hasta que me crezca el pelo. Like, please.
Yeah.
Gosh, she made me go to school. So I had to like gel it back, pin it back. Oh my God.
I mean, at least you could style it in a way.
Wait, I look like a dumbass. This was not like Snooki hair. Like, you know how Snooki had the little bump?
Yeah.
There was no bump, girl. Like, this had to go.
Like flat.
It was just pinned back, or I look like a freaking idiota.
Well,
Exagerado or not? Like, that was devastating.
Nah, bitch. That was not. You know what's devastating?
Oh, no.
Have you ever had a sty on your eye? Have you?
Yeah. I mean,
and have you had one where it literally looks like somebody fucking punched you in the eye?
Never. Never.
I had one. I remember, I think it was high school. Oh my God.
We call them perrillas, no?
Yes, perrillas. Yeah, my mom was like telling
perrillas.
She's like, you get that porque andas viendo cosas que no debes.
Really? I was told that if you watch a dog pee, you get them.
Exactly. I was probably watching something que no debía ver. You know, like I was supposed to be looking at fucking dogs, whatever I was looking at. So it came on my eye. I was not wearing glasses back in the day. It came on, I remember this eye. And I had like short bangs, you know, and I would kind of do my bangs and then like a little puff in the back.
Oh,
and
I've seen those pictures.
It was so big that I tried to cover my eye with my bangs. Porque my eye was like swollen. I was like, please don't make me go to school like this. Like, this is so embarrassing. Like, what? It was bad. I was like covering it like this.
Oh, dude.
Like, get people to not.
Was this in middle school or high school?
High school. And the bus, I would like hide my eye.
Fucking mean as shit, dude, too. Did anybody notice?
I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they were just being nice and not saying shit about it. But I felt ugly. And I was like, please don't make me go to school like this. Oh. It's
But I mean, at least that goes away. Bitch, your hair does not grow fast. It does not grow
it
overnight.
took a while for that shit to go
Well, you
away.
know what's funny? My mom has told me that a perria goes away if you go take a shit and you eat un taco. Supposedly. I've never really had one, so I've never really tested it out.
I don't know if it's
But
like
I'll let you guys know.
hereditario porque I don't know if you know this. Laila had to have surgery to get one removed from her eye.
Really?
This was a couple years ago.
But I thought perrias go away by themselves.
Oh, that's what I thought too. But my poor baby, she's been through it. This was like a couple years ago. Clearly off topic, but talking about la perrilla. I don't know if it's like a hereditario thing porque she had one and it got so bad. It was her eye. It was bad. Like they were like she needs surgery. We had to fucking have
How?
surgery to get that shit. Look, it cost us like thousands of fucking
Oh my
dollars. We tried putting pimentos de manzanilla and like
Mhm.
washing it with baby shampoo and it wouldn't go away.
Well, did you try the taco while
Well,
taking a
now
caca?
that you're telling me, I was like, great, you could have
That
fucking
could
told
have
me
saved us
this.
thousands. I don't know how true that is, though. I don't know.
Exactly.
My mom
But
always gets perrias, but I've never had one.
no, after this, I'm gonna show you the photos of Laila. Her eye, it
Oh
was like
my gosh,
pobrecita, like
pobrecita.
her eye, yeah. And then now Levi, he had one not too long ago, and it's still kind of like on his eye, like under
Mhm.
his eyelid. You could see like la bolita. So
Mhm.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Is this thing like
Oh my
hereditaria
gosh.
or
Go
what?
have him take a caca.
I'm literally traumatized with them. Porque I see one
Gosh.
coming out either on me or on them, and I'm like, oh God, no. Here we go.
What? That's crazy. I wonder what's the science behind those. Like, what? Why do they?
Yeah, like what? I think it's just like like a gland or like a pore in your eye that gets filled with oils and dirt or whatever.
Uh,
I'm traumatized at this point with them.
oh
Porque
my god.
Laila had to have surgery.
So now let's jump in to because we're girls. We were teenage girls at one
At
point,
one point.
and we were all catty and dramatic and exageradas as hell. So we all had freaking best friend fights. Is there one that sticks out to you?
Best friends fights.
Or just like friend fights?
I don't really recall. I mean, I didn't have like a fight with the best friend, but I did have other bitches trying to like get in fight with us.
Yeah, why were they so dramatic? Okay.
This was MySpace days. So I had a best friend in high school. We were going to high school together. And out of nowhere, we find out that we have beef with this girl from another school that we didn't even know who the fuck she was. She was like going on and on MySpace and shit. And me and my friend, we found out later that apparently we were talking shit about her and her sister. And I was like, who the fuck is this girl? We found out apparently we were talking shit about this girl that we didn't even know.
This was unknown news,
Yeah,
obviously.
I was like, who? Where?
Mm.
When? And me and my best friend, we were like, we don't even know who the fuck these girls are. And it was just kind of annoying. It literally followed us through high school. And it's just, I don't like that, that
So did you guys ever fight?
Uh,
Like
we
fist
didn't
fight?
we didn't like fight, but I never got along with him. It was just like a very fake. She thought she was like the shit in high school and just
Mhm.
girls being like they just want to be the center of attention and they just like to be known that they're like
Exagerada.
exageradas. Till this day I feel like she's so like exagerada. I've seen her watching our TikTok page, so hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Haters gonna hate. Just kidding. But yeah,
I
so
will say I do love haters, and she's always trying to steer clear. I'm like, déjalas.
yeah, I mean, I've shown you, right?
Hate.
Seeing this girl that I'm talking about, I've seen her like on our TikTok page. I think her and her sister at some point stalk our page,
I love that.
and I was like, hi. But yeah, so it's just that's one of the things that I just don't like girl drama, you
Mhm.
know. And that really haunted me in high school porque it was just a lot of like back and forth of like, well,
Pero back and forth about what? Like, tell me.
That's the thing. Yo no sabía. Apparently we didn't like her. Apparently we talked shit about her and her man. And I'm like, I don't even know.
Girl, we didn't even know your name. Well, I wasn't there, but we didn't even know who you
I didn't
were.
know who she was, and I didn't know she had a sister. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, I've seen her here and there, and we've actually been in places together because we have friends in common.
Mhm.
We went to parties.
Interesting.
Yeah, we have friends that are friends with her. Like, so I'm kind of like steer away anytime that I haven't gone to parties like with her or the friends that are
Uh-huh.
normally together, but I just never, if I see her, I just never acknowledge her. This was high school, but the fact that she came into my life because she said that I was talking shit.
So you guys have never squashed that?
No, porque I don't give a fuck. I don't know who you are. I don't care. Like, I don't know you.
Right.
I've heard of you after that,
Uh-huh.
but you're the least of my, like, what to say?
Concerns?
Concerns. Like, I don't like her. Like, I don't like her as a person. From everything that I've heard and seen about her, it's just she just likes drama. She just likes to be the center of attention, and
Interesting.
I don't like that.
I had a similar situation like that. A girl, she was younger than me. We lived in the same neighborhood and she was talking shit. I think it got to one point where I think I was walking my dog con mi prima and she came out and was like, fucking hoes, and closed the door. Wait, we're teenagers, we're hot headed. I was pissed. So I was like, bitch, like, come outside. Like, come outside. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are. You're obviously younger. I think she was like in middle school and I had just gone into like high school. I still remember her fucking name and I still don't like her. She ended up like stirring some shit where there was this one girl in high school. Oh my gosh. This girl was, to my understanding, she was in high school. She was older than me. This girl apparently was from California. And back in the day, being chola was cool. She had came straight from California, so she was like super chola. I would hear about her always getting in fights.
Oh,
This
yeah,
girl
yeah.
came up to me in like right after school because middle school and high school were together
Yeah.
in Woodstock.
Yeah.
So she was like, hey, I heard this girl's got beef with you. Wait, I'm thinking this bitch is about to kick my ass. I knew exactly who she was talking about. She was like, you need to go confront her right now. Like, she was hyping me the fuck up. I guess this girl, this middle school girl, had gone. Somehow the rumors ended up in the high school, and the girl was like, I got your back. Like, let's go get her fucking ass. Wait, obviously, I'm in middle school. I'm already pissed off about the shit that she's saying. This girl's got me backed up. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go look for her. You know how, like, la high school está cerquita de noonday? So we all walked over to the abandoned area of the trailer park, and we got in a fight. I physically fought this bitch. Wait, oh my gosh.
Who won?
Me, obviously, right?
Better.
Okay, so it's funny because I didn't know what I was doing. I was scared. I had never been in a fucking fight. I'm not even peleonera. I'm not a very peleonera person. I'm not even confrontational, let alone peleonera. No. Oh, this girl was hyping me up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get into a fight. Prima Ruby was there. She's like, don't worry, girl. Like, I got your back too. So they pretty much brought a bunch of people to watch this fight. How does a fight even start? Like, like, are we just gonna walk up to each other and we're gonna start punching, or like, what's the deal? So then the chola girl, she's like, okay, this is what you gotta do, because the girl was talking to her friends, I was talking to my friends, like in a freaking boxing match where we're getting hyped up by our corners, right? This girl, she's like, just go up to her and just like jalale de las greñas and just throw her on the floor and then just start punching while she's talking to her friends. And I'm like, oh my god, I guess that's how it starts. So I go over there. I literally just walk over there. I pull her by the hair. I grab her. I put her on the floor, and I get on top of her, and I start punching her.
Oh my God,
Wait, that was the most dramatic shit I've ever done in my life. Like, after that, I swear to you, nobody fucking messed with me after that. Oh, I think like parents started coming, and then we all ran.
Did she get caught? Did you get in trouble?
Yes, her mom, because we lived in the same neighborhood. Oh my gosh, we should have probably said that there was violence in this episode because
Rated E. No. Rated R.
rated R. But
E for explicit.
after that, nobody fucking messed with me. Everybody, because I was backed up by the chola. Thank you so much, girl. I still remember your name. That dramatic as fuck. It was never friends. It was mostly just haters.
I kind of low key wanted to get in a fight at
No.
one point, but you know how I am. I don't deal with it like with the drama. I just fucking walk away.
But anyways, shout out to you. You know
The
who you are,
chola
you
girl.
bitch. Yeah, and then you too. Sorry for your braces. I think back now, and maybe we should have squashed that shit, but
You just went straight for it.
I just got me dejé llevar by California chola girl. I never fought after that. Or did I? Nah, because nobody fucked with me after that.
You got street cred.
I did. But yeah, my mom, Ma, ¿te acuerdas cuando le partí el hocico a
Mhm.
Estamos
And
hablando de eso.
¿y eso estás grabando?
Ya, pero ¿te acuerdas que yo era súper chingona y ya nadie se metió conmigo después de eso?
Oh, sí.
¿Me peleé
Pues,
después de eso?
¿quién no? Ya no.
Yeah, no. That was the only fight, guys. My mom confirmed.
Tu mamá. ¿Y tú estás presumiendo?
No estoy presumiendo, estamos hablando de la
La
juventud.
historia de nuestra juventud.
Anyways, that was dramatic. All right.
Even your mom's like, ay, Reyna.
My mom. High school drama.
Dramáticas.
I wonder, like, do people still have parties? Number one, like, do you hear about that stuff? I remember having parties all the time, like going to
Like the
parties.
kids nowadays?
Yeah, like going to parties, having parties.
Bitch, I'm going out more at my age right now than when I was a teen.
I know, not me. I was very bad. I was sneaking out. Oh my gosh, when I got caught sneaking out, that felt like the end of the world.
Yes, my mom caught me sneaking out too.
Yeah, that was the end of the world. Like yo pensaba que
Was
I
that
was
with a boyfriend or?
no, just sneaking out, going to clubs.
Oh, shit.
I felt like that nunca iba a superar eso. I was not even thinking about getting older. I just thought that I would never get over that. That was the end of the world.
Yeah, mine was in the end of the world.
You were sneaking out with boys?
Fernando.
Oh my god.
So
Colosa.
it was like during finals, finals week.
Bitch.
Yeah, so I told Fernando to go pick me up. I was like, yeah, like come pick me up. I'm just telling my mom that I'm staying here the whole day. So he made his uncle drive, rest in peace, his uncle, drive to my school and pick me up. And I swear to God, we were in Cherokee. I was going to Cherokee. We were at the light by Warner Brothers. No, not Warner Brothers. What's the name of that barbecue place?
Williamson.
Williamson Brothers.
Has that been there forever?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Williamson Brothers. We were at the light to go into the freeway. We were at the light. And then mi mamá pasa del otro lado, like driving to the house. And that's when I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's my mom. I was like, oh my God, what if she goes to the school? Like, he's like, there's no way she's going to go to the school. Bitch, tell me why she went to the school.
Why?
Check me out. Why? I don't know. So then I get a text from, I think it was either Amaris or Joanna. And they were like, bitch, they're calling your name to check you out. And I was like, fuck.
I would have died.
Yeah, because my mom at that point, like, I was an angel. I was a virgin. Like, like she didn't know yet.
I cannot believe Tío was alcahuetando.
He's Dominican, bitch. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Like, I think about one of my nieces or nephews asking me to go check their girlfriend out.
Yeah.
I would have been like,
no.
fuck no. Actually, I might have said yes.
His uncle was helping us. Bad uncle. Yeah, so I was like, fuck, they're calling you for chat. I'm not there. And like, I didn't show up. And I didn't have a phone. I was texting to them, I think, through Fernando's phone.
Oh my gosh. As a mother, thinking now, I would have been so
I would have killed Ayla.
Preocupada, like everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So what happened? You had to call her?
No, I didn't do anything. I went to Fernando with his uncle, and we went to their apartment because his uncle lived with them. His mom was at work, so it was just us. I'm sorry. This is like rated R. But we were.
The uncle was in la casa with you guys. Well,
he dropped us off and then he left to do errands.
Oh my. He's like, let me give them their alone time.
Mom, don't look. I mean, my mom, I don't care. But like, don't fucking watch this. Don't get ideas because I know.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
So then what happened? You just like ignored the fact that your mom was checking you out.
I was gone, and then and so we went to his apartment. You know what happened. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go home. I was like, I can't be here because obviously I knew that my mom was already checking me out. So I was like, school's about to be over. I have to go back to school. And the uncle, nowhere to be found. He couldn't fucking take me back home. So I was like freaking out because I was like, I don't know what the fuck. How am I gonna get home? At that time, there was no Ubers, there was no Lyfts. Like,
oh my god.
I was like worried, like, what the fuck? How am I was like, I'm not gonna call my parents to come pick me up at your mom's apartment. So I don't know how this all worked out, but this was like MySpace days, right? I had a friend on MySpace who his name, I remember his name on the thing was the Phoenix or something. I didn't know who this guy was. Listen, this is crazy. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. I didn't know who this guy was, but we were like talking,
Like you guys were friends,
friends, yeah.
but never met him.
Never met him. So I was like,
They didn't even have a fucking government name. His name was El Phoenix.
he didn't have a profile photo either. It was like a phoenix. And I told Brenda,
Brenda, what the fuck?
I know. I told Brenda, I was like, let me ask my friend if he can pick me up. Or he's like, do you know him? I'm like, no. The fact that Fernando trusted me with a man that I've never met, I've never seen, I've only talked to him in MySpace. I was 16, 17, probably around there. I messaged him. He responded. He's like, yeah, like, sure, like, I can help you. I was like, oh, thank God. Tell me why his job was literally on the corner of where Fernando lived on the apartments. This was on Bells Ferry Road. He worked for this company that was like windows and shit.
So
like
this
that.
was obviously older.
Yeah. He was like probably like in his 30s. The fact that he worked literally down the road where Fernando lived. Well, I'm right here. He's like, oh, I'm so close to that. Can you take me back to the school?
Please tell me Fernando went with you.
No, he was not gonna bring him back. His
Brenda, what the fuck?
His mom was about to get home también. Like, she didn't know I was there.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I was
So you tried El Phoenix.
El Phoenix
Shout out to you, man.
picked me up. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him after that.
So he dropped, like,
he
that's
picked
the
me
first
up.
time you actually met him in person, face to face.
Yes. He picked me up.
Was he nice?
Yeah. I did feel anxious, obviously, because I was like, I don't know this man. Is he actually
we need to get home?
I was like, is he actually gonna drop me off at school? Like,
oh my! So he took you back to school,
and then I called my dad. My dad didn't know. My mom hadn't told my dad. So I called my dad. Can you come pick me up? We have finals. I can leave early. So he went to pick me up, and then when I got home, oh, the silent treatment.
Wait, go back to Phoenix. How was he?
He was really nice. He was
just an older guy?
He was our age. The age that we're now. I'm pretty sure he was in his 30s at that point.
Okay, that's a little creepy, bitch.
I know.
But he didn't try anything?
No. Did he go? I don't know how the fuck.
What did he look like?
He had like a little bit of he was like a white guy, had like a little bit of like stubble, like brownish hair. I wish I knew where he went after MySpace porque I didn't know his real name.
So did you talk to him? I'm sorry, but I'm still caught up on El Phoenix.
I just talked to him on the way there. Bitch, this is years ago. Like, that memory is literally just coming back. But I can't believe that shit.
Gosh. No!
And the fact that Fernando let me go with a guy that he was just like, I just
no fucking cell phone either.
Cell phone. Because my parents también me tenían bien like.
Shout out to Phoenix. El Phoenix.
Yeah.
Shout out to El Phoenix. If your name is El Phoenix back in MySpace days, like, reach out because, wow.
He saved me. Literally.
He really did. And he didn't try to kill you.
Yes, porque I had no.
God, that is crazy.
And then my mom, I got home, gave me the silent treatment. And then eventually she was like, like giving me the talk and lecture of like, oh, like.
So wait, so what did the school say to her when they couldn't?
I don't know. I didn't ask her. I did not ask her. I just.
Oh my God.
To tell me, and I was like, okay, got it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to my room.
Oh my gosh, te valía madre.
No, bitch, I was scared as fuck. But I mean, what was I gonna do? I just denied that we did anything. I was like, "Mas estás loca." I was like, I was just at his house chilling.
Little did we know. That
was like the only time. Like, I swear, I never did it after that. Like, I didn't skip after. Well, not with him like that. After
yeah. I cannot believe it.
I swear to God, if Laila does any that's why I'm terrified. Porque I wasn't bad, but I did do some questionable things.
Oh, I was horrible.
So,
but I feel like kids nowadays.
She tells me, she's like,
in a good way. I feel like they're a little bit more miedosos.
And she said, yeah, she's like, I can't skip. She's like, there's no way I can get away with it.
Yeah.
The school literally.
Yeah.
She's like, there's no way you can do that nowadays.
See, the thing is, I used to walk to school. So it was so easy for me to skip. I would skip every other day. Instead of going to school, I would just retract, wait for my parents to leave.
You walk to school?
Yeah, we lived right across the street from it. So yeah, right there in Noonday. So it was just so easy. But now I think about it, I literally dropped the kids off at school.
I track
them. Like, I'm pretty sure I put a device. I'm gonna make them like do a device behind there or something? Make
You
sure.
know, Monique told me that to put, I don't know if you heard of this story. It's been on Facebook and she told me about this yesterday. A girl that went missing for like 19 hours, like this weekend.
I heard about that. And
She
with an indicator?
yeah, somewhere around there that she got lost and like missed the bus or something and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
walked and she was gone for like 19 hours. She's like, I heard that story and I put a fucking, she said she put like an air tag on her son's shoe porque he's 5, 6.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You never know,
Yeah.
you know? And I was like, I've never thought of putting a air tag because Lila has her phone.
Yeah, you can track.
But los nenes don't have
Yeah,
anything
the
to
little
track.
ones.
Yeah. I was like, shit.
Cuñada, she actually got a little bracelet for her daughter with an air tag in it.
I mean,
So
yeah,
she
you
wears
could
it.
do that, but
Yeah.
knowing my kids, Fernando's bought them different like watches
Yeah.
that they never put it on. So
Yeah, I've never really thought about that with Gigi, but maybe it's a good idea.
put it in her shoe, you know, or her little hair thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
when they get older, I'm just gonna do like a little chip behind their ear like a dog. I'm not even kidding, because I know how you guys could be.
Yes.
I was there.
We were teenagers.
Como prometidos, we are checking in on how Brenda's date went, because for those of you that have been listening to our past episodes about our ceviche guy, and then we prepped her up for her date, taught her how to flirt. I gave her a little bit of pointers, but now let's check in to see how the date actually went. Let's turn it over to you.
I think it went good. I think we had good conversation.
Okay, wait. Let's start from the top. You guys went where? Obviously, you don't have to say where, but like, how was it? Did you guys ride together? Did you guys meet up there? Like, I want to know all the details.
We met there. We actually went to like this little restaurant at the outlets somewhere near the house.
Uh-huh. So you guys met there?
Yeah, it was first date. I'm not gonna fucking drive with you.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, you could do that, but now
No, I'd rather be.
you're openly crazy now, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, so you met him there.
Yeah.
How was it though? Like, did he get there before you? Was he already in the restaurant? I want to know everything.
I got there first porque I live closer,
Mhm.
and I was like, I'm here, but I waited in the car. And then he's like, okay, like 4 minutes out,
Mhm.
and then he gets there. He's like, let me get a table before we get in. So I waited for him to go in first. I wasn't gonna go in
That's kind of
first.
sweet.
So he went in, got a table, and then I eventually.
Was there a wait? I'm sorry, I just know I have a lot.
No, but you know, some places I was thinking, don't you need a reservation or anything?
Uh-huh.
But I guess it wasn't that busy at that time.
Okay, so there was no wait. So there was no
wait.
like, there was no you guys standing there waiting for a table and
No.
Okay.
The fact that he was, I'm gonna go get a table. Like that's a
green flag.
Yeah. So he went in, got the table, and then eventually I went in. He got up, he greeted me, and then we sat down. At first I was nervous.
I'm not gonna I'm nervous listening to it, because I don't know how that would be like.
I was like nervous in the car. I was like, my fingers were like, oh my God, I'm getting anxious, you know?
So he had already gone on a table. Él ya estaba sentado. You walk in. So he's watching you walk in.
Mhm.
And he gets up, he greets you. You guys sit down
And then I like, you know, kiss, saludar de beso, you know, because we're Latinos. We
Of course,
do
yeah.
that. So then we sat down, and I liked that he was really, you know how we said this before, when a guy talks to like the people, like the waitresses.
Oh, yeah. We don't like rude people.
He was really sweet.
Was he? Aw, so many green flags already.
The way that he speaks to the
the employees, pues.
Yeah.
Like,
he was very respectful with them. Like,
I wonder if he's been listening.
like,
He does.
I don't know, but I like that, you know. So,
Yeah.
okay, and
Okay, so does he speak English or no?
yes.
Okay, I was just wondering. I don't think I've ever asked you that.
Wait, we never mentioned that he was Latino before.
No,
Did that just came out? Yes.
I don't think we've ever mentioned.
Yeah,
but yes, he is Latino.
Okay, he is Latino.
But I was just wondering if he spoke English or
He
not.
speaks English and Spanish. So
Okay.
it was great porque, you know,
You can do the whole Spanglish shit.
Spanglish thing. That was great. We had a great start. We ordered. He's like, what do you want?
Now, I want to know, what are you feeling in this moment? Because obviously, this is one of your first dates in a while. Are you fucking eating? Like, what does one do?
I had to get some alcohol in me first. I was nervous as fuck.
I'm nervous listening to it.
I had to pee, but I don't want to get up. You know me. My nervous tick is like, I pee a lot.
She does.
So I was like, I'm not going to get up. Like, I just sat down. Like, this was a lot for me to come in and sit down, you know, and
then for you to walk away, for him to watch me walk away.
Watch me walk away. I was like, fuck. So I waited.
¿Pero comiste?
Yeah, so we
Okay.
got our drinks, and he grabbed his drink, and he was like, "Salud." I forgot. We cheered like a couple times
Mhm.
because we got a couple of drinks, but the banter was good. We had good back and forth.
What would you rate yourself on this date, patience wise?
I mean, the fact that at the end of the date he said this was a 10 out of 10.
Ooh, so there was not a lot of roasting? Was there a little bit of roasting?
He said he liked how witty I was. Said he liked that it was very easy to talk to me. We just got along great. And did I tell you how long the date lasted?
No.
I was shocked. He was like, "Yeah, I just like wanted to do it early because I had to put in consideration that you have your kids." So another one.
Green flag
He
number
pointed that
3.
out.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, "Oh, great." We had appetizer, we had a couple of drinks, and then we ordered like an entree. We shared an entree, but I wasn't that hungry. The appetizer we got was huge.
Mm.
So I was kind of shocked that it was that big. But it just flowed. We were there
So you weren't nervous yet namaste te sentaste.
afterwards, like nerves came like down.
Mhm.
We just talked like we've known each other. Like we just knew
'Cause it
what
was
to
good
talk.
chemistry then.
Yeah. And literally they closed the restaurant and it was still early. I think we were there from 6:45 until what time did they close? Like 10, 11?
I don't fucking know.
I think we were there till
Been
like
there.
11.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
until they closed. So it was a good conversation.
Wow.
And then he's like, "Well, don't you want to like go home? Like, do you need to go home?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, what about your kids?" I'm like, "They're fine, like, they're fine." So then after that, we actually rode together. He took me in his car. We went to downtown Woodstock, and then we went to have drinks,
Oh
Truck and Tap,
my.
where we met.
Oh my.
And it was just more conversation. Just it was really nice. This date lasted 8 hours, like a full 8.
That's a whole work
That's a
day.
whole. I was thinking about that. I was like, holy shit. I mean, it was great. I just
Did you enjoy yourself?
yeah, we
Like,
laughed.
you weren't anxious about anything? Like, did he make you feel uncomfortable or anything like that? Did you bring up the whole age
Oh
thing?
yeah, so this was at Truck and Tap where I brought it up,
Mhm.
because we were more comfortable, like
Yeah, like,
drinks were
yeah, yeah,
in,
yeah, yeah.
and I was like, because he did make a comment about how he likes that you don't have to fake to be somebody else to be liked,
Uh-huh.
because he told me that's kind of the vibe that he got from me. That he's like, I feel like you're very genuine, and you're not putting up a front of being like very like kasi,
Mhm.
just
Like, you are who you
yeah. He's
show
like,
you are.
I was like, what you see is what you get. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not bullshitting you or anything.
Mhm.
And we talked about a lot of things and I talked about my situation with my baby daddy and all that stuff. So he knows. So I was like, yeah, I don't need to lie. Like, I'm pretty straightforward. I know what I'm like, what I want and what I'm doing. So then I just like slowly put it in there. I was like, by the way, I was like, why would you feel the need to lie about your age? I mean, you knew I was going to do a background check on you. And he just got a little bit shy. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I just thought you were younger. He thought I was 28. And I was like, I told you I was 32. He's like, well, yeah, but I guess maybe in a way I don't want to like scare you that I'm turning 40 and like a couple. Oh, that too. He's about to be 40 on the 28th. Like his
Of
birthday.
January?
We're both Aquarius. And that kind of freaks me
Damn.
out a little bit porque
Please don't tell me you went and read the horoscopes.
no.
As you say so.
Yeah, but I've dealt with Aquariuses before and it's just like
Okay. But
he
there's, like,
yeah,
different mix
he
because I
he
know
told
what
me.
Aquarius you're talking about, and that is, like,
That was a Febrero Aquarius. This is a January Aquarius. It's
yes.
different. Definitely totally different. He
I
told me
at least
like
what he's showing right now, yes.
yeah, he told me, "Oh, I don't believe in that stuff. Like you are the way you are because of how you were raised and who you were raised around." And I was like, "True." Like that's very true. I was like, "But either way, I still believe in the horoscopes." I'm still gonna look into that
So he's turning 40, and he was embarrassed.
a little bit. And after that,
Ceviche age is nothing but a
I
number.
told him that I was like, "You look great for 40." And he doesn't like that I joke about. That's where my roasting goes in. We got comfortable and I kept going about, oh, I mean, I'm like, my friends are gonna be like, when I told him that I'm gonna a date with un viejito, he was like,
Oh
oh my
my
God,
gosh. He's like, "Fuck."
fuck. Yeah, I was like, I'm just kidding, but I don't care, you know.
Right.
But that's why she
So
like,
was he wearing and the public wants to know, was he wearing a fedora?
fuck no. I wouldn't walked out. I was like, fuck this. Like, no,
I'm just kidding.
No.
Did he try to play a song for you on the guitar?
Not on the guitar. But
Te cantó?
no. Well,
Oh my gosh.
and the way he put his songs, because he eventually started telling me about what he
Mhm.
does. So he's very humble about that. That's why he didn't want me to really look into like social media. I don't want to start by following us on social media because once people see my social media, they get another idea.
Right. And then I could see how maybe other people want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's like, and
But did you tell him that it's fine because you're famous too?
I told him we do have a podcast, and he tried to guess the name. I was like, I did not give him the name. He was trying really. He did guess the word Callate. So
How the fuck did he guess
I
that?
think he knows.
Yeah, because like, how the hell would he?
Because we were
Never in the world would I have guessed Callate.
He's like, okay, two best friends. You guys are both moms. You guys talk shit about like gossiping and stuff. There's gotta be Callate in there. And I was like,
no, he's a listener. There's no way. There's no way he guessed that shit.
I mean, I'm sure he probably looked my name up.
Ceviche, if you know, comment. I need to know if you know.
I mean, so far we have a good time. So
I'm excited.
We had a good time.
He sounds green flaggish.
But I'm still taking it slow, you know.
I'm excited. So, is there going to be a second date or what?
I don't know if it's a date, but he did want me to go work out with him when he comes back. So he travels a lot for work.
Tune in next episode to see what happens and how this relationship might, ¿cómo se dice? Prevail? Unwrap? But we're wrapping it up? No sé, way.
No way. We'll see where it goes.
We'll see where it goes. So just tune in next time. Especially if you're all caught up on all the episodes and everybody's very much invested on this story. What is your most embarrassing, shocking, world-crashing story? Send us a message, comment down below, let us know. We want to share them on the next episode.
Oh, that brings the end of this episode. If teenage us could look at us and like see how far we've come, they will be really proud.
Yes, and they probably be surprised at how chill we are. At least how chill I am. You ain't chill.
A little dramatic.
A little bit dramatic, but we don't worry as much of.
I'm at that stage where I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I was actually just telling Brenda before this episode that I'm not embarrassed. There's very minimal things que me dan vergüenza, and I just don't know if that's in my feelings.
Maybe, yeah. That's just like the.
I'm trying to think like what would be embarrassing, but maybe if I shit myself.
I feel like at this point we've talked about pretty much a lot of shit and people are listening. We hope this entertains you at some
Yes,
point.
yes. Thank you guys for always tuning in. I guess that's all the time we have for today. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, and if you want to see our beautiful faces and greñuda hairs, YouTube.
And you can follow our socials. We have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
And don't forget to interact with us. Send us all your stories. Let us know what is your crashing life moment. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next time. Calladitas, but never finished. Bye.